All right, now we're going to have to go from slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, to standard form, ax plus by equals c. Now, two rules we have to remember in standard form is that first rule is a can't be negative, and a cannot be a fraction. All right, so the first thing I have to do is take this entire slope coefficient of 2/5 x and move it over here with its y value. Because notice that the x and the y are both on the same side of the equal sign. Well, right now, I'm not on the same side. So in order for me to move it, just like with solving equations, you have to use inverse operations. So the opposite of a positive 2/5 x is a negative 2/5 x. It's going to cancel it out. Remember, whatever you do on one side, do the same thing to the other side. Well, problem that we have right here is that y and x are not the same variable. Therefore, you cannot combine those two. Well, that leaves me with negative 2/5 x. Y is positive, so that's plus y equals 3. All right, x and y on the same side. 3 is that constant, is by itself on the other side of the equal sign. Almost done. Well, the only problem that I have is that not only do I have a fraction, but it's also a negative number. So in order for me to get rid of that, I have to multiply the entire thing and get rid of this fraction and make it into a whole number. Well, a negative times a negative makes it a positive. So I know I have to multiply by a negative number. But in order for me to get rid of this fraction, you just multiply it times its denominator. Well, its denominator is 5. So if I take negative 5 and multiply it times negative 2 over 5, that gives me positive 10 over 5, which simplifies to 2. Well, whatever I do, I have to multiply times everything in the parentheses. All right? So when I multiply it times everything in the parentheses, I end up with negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10 over 5x. Negative 5 times y is negative 5y. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. Well, not quite done. Still a fraction, but it is a whole number in disguise. Because if I was to simplify 10 over 5, 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2x. Everything else just comes down. So, to take my original slope-intercept equation and turn it into a standard form, ax plus by equals c. This is the steps that I have to follow, and this would be my final answer.